Ta-na-na-na-na. How are you guys? How are you doing? I have checked out something. There's something that is not. Oh my. Oh my. Let us listen to this particular speech.
We're good?
Alrighty. Yeah, we are good.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this press conference convened by the Ministry of Interior National Administration with the representation of the National Police Service present and the ministry here present, represented by the PS and myself. On Wednesday of 25th of June 2025, Kenya witnessed scenes of profound pain and violence in the name of the right to peaceful assembly. True peaceful protests, free of expression and picketing, are enshrined in our Constitution and specifically in Article 37. As the Cabinet Secretary responsible for your security, I address the nation today with heavy heart. Let me write
at the heavy heart. This particular guy is just pretending. No heavy heart.
Every Kenyan who endured suffering.
We know this particular kind of CS who keep on bringing PR because this is not real. This is not the truth. We definitely know
of violence and those whose livelihoods were shattered. Your needless pain is our collective sorrow. The suffering inflicted upon you remains a stain on our national conscience. What unfolded yesterday was not a protest.
What was it?
It was terrorism disguised as dissent. There was no peaceful demonstration. It was riots, chaos, and anarchy. Let me therefore state unequivocally,
this guy is a pretender, Oh my God!
In the name of peaceful
Kenyans, we are suffering because of this kind of leadership.
Violence, looting.
Look at this particular guy who is pretending to be caring for Kenyans right now, but he is not caring. He is just another idiot. You know, I heard about what he said today in the morning and I was so furious. I was like, oh my God. Where can I get this particular nigger? And then we can have one conversation at a time, because listening to him, it describes the type of idiots, the type of bad leadership that we are having as a country. CS Kipchumba Murkomen, it was your responsibility to authorize Kenyans to be protected yesterday. But right now, you are just coming out, oh, Kenyans, I didn't know about this. You didn't know, but you organized for goons to attack people, especially in Thika. Right now, there is a whole supermarket that was with the goons. And when they realized that the goons have started to attack that particular supermarket, what did the police officer do? They just ran away. And right now, to tell us how it was so criminals, how it was, you know, like we wanted to overtake the government. What kind of a raider is this? Murkomen. What kind of a raider is he?
Sexual assault and destruction upon our people. More than 10 Kenyans were killed. Investigations are ongoing on the numbers and the circumstance that this happened. Over 400 were injured. Close to 300 are police officers. Some left with injuries they will carry for the rest of their lives. Key government installations and offices were targeted. At least 9 police stations were attacked. 5 of which were
Who dares to attack a police station if it is not the police officers? These particular people are likely to confuse us. They are like, what kind of nonsense is that you are spewing, Mr. CS? I don't understand. I cannot.
fought, including Dagoretti, Molo, and Olkalau, to name a few. 88 police vehicles were destroyed. A total of 27 national and county government vehicles were destroyed, and 65 civilian vehicles parked in various police stations, including a school bus, were burnt. The criminals were aiming at the officers on duty. They were after guns in the armories and the police uniforms. 5 firearms were stolen in Dagoretti police post.
Have you heard about that? Who knows the armory of the police officers better than the police themselves? Because how are you going to tell me that I am from this particular place? I visit a police station in Dagoretti. I don't know the entrance. I don't know any prison, but I go out there and struggle to break the armory. And for your information, that is where guns, these particular bulldozers are being kept in a police station. So you want to tell me, Mr. CS, that normal civilians have the knowledge to get in a police station and know where the armory is, if it is not political gimmick, if it is not mere propaganda, you are just peeing out here. Even I don't know, Mr. CS. Can you try to elaborate this further? Because we want to know the truth, and we don't want this particular political PR propagandas that you keep on spreading. We know we know what you are capable of doing, Mr. CS. So it is not like we don't understand your mission. Your mission is just to taint the image of the Gen Z, the peaceful protesters that were on the streets yesterday. You are likely going to taint their image. That's why you have organized for these particular meetings. You have organized for these press briefs. Just bragging and shagging. It is that we have kind of idiots. Who is this guy? Who is he?
Kiambu County, while 4 were burnt at Kashui police post by the very criminals who hid behind the pretense of a peaceful protest. Government offices, including courts, national government and county governments offices, were looted and burnt. Businesses worth billions of shillings.
A minute, I want to clear that. You want to tell us the courts were banned, but you want to tell us that it is the Gen Z who banned the court, the judiciary courts, and whatever you want to call it. But let me ask you, Mr. CS, you want to tell us Gen Z have a lot of cases that they want to go out there, destroy even the evidence in courts, because the person who banned those court houses, I can generally say it is someone who was maybe accused of doing something and the evidence was in that particular court. I can generally only say that, because why should I bother about a certain court that has not even done any wrong to me? Do I have the bitterness to ban a court? No. Do any Gen Z have the bitterness to ban the court? No. So the people who propagated for this particular kind of a violence, Mr. CS, let me try and elaborate. I know you are a very senior lawyer, but let me tell you, Kipchumba Murkomen has graduated to the bar. But do you know, funny thing, he has never even represented a chicken thief in a court. Do you know that? These are wasters, people who just You know, those particular bragging loans can generally say that. Listen to him. Listen.
Buildings were massively looted. The criminals targeted kiosks, supermarkets, electronic shops, hotels, and restaurants, among others. I have just come this morning from inspecting some of the looted businesses in the bus station, OTC, Nyamakima, and it is.
Okay, you have come today from just going around and checking if there was looted businesses. But can you remind us that yesterday you did the same video, Mr. CS? You did a video live in the morning as you were just patrolling in the streets,
who were actually shedding tears as they explained to us the suffering they have gone through. Critical infrastructure such as roads, railway, electricity, and water infrastructure were vandalized.
Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening? Oh my God, oh my God. They wanna try to end this particular live. But we can live stream using another source. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Okay.
Also of great concern to us, and our stories are pointed to the motive of the protest, is that the organizers targeted the homes and businesses of elected leaders who support government, including the homes and the business of the National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, Molo MP Kimani Kuria, Mathira Member of Parliament Eric Wamumbi, Kieni Member of Parliament whose home and supermarket was also targeted, Joroge Wainaina, MP of Mbere, whose business premises and home was also targeted, Engineer Bernard Muriuki, and Laikipia MP.
We have poor internet connectivity, I guess so. I know that's the problem, but we want to try to fix that, but it's a lot. It's going to be hectic, but it is what it is.
Is the MP Mwangi Kiunjuri, among others, including a number of MCAs. This was not just violence. It was an orchestrated campaign of terror, an assault on our people, our constitution, our institutions, our values, and the very soul of this republic. What was billed as a peaceful protest was in truth a calculated disguise, a coordinated descent into chaos masked as civic expression. Beneath the banner of democratic rights, we witnessed a well-orchestrated campaign of political violence. What happened?
This particular guy don't know what he is saying. I know he doesn't know what he is saying. You know why I'm just saying about this? Because he cannot come out and tell us 16 people yesterday were shot dead by police officers. He cannot come out and say that because he is already knowing what it's going to bring. It's going to bring chaos in the country. That's why he is just coming out and just his normal PR gimmicks. You know, the police officer, you did a very good job. A well done job. We enjoyed. Who enjoyed? Who enjoyed? Mr. CS, can you try and have some manners to us? Because I feel like we are disrespecting this generation. You are disrespecting us, surely. For sure.
It was not spontaneous.
Yeah.
It was not random. It was deliberate, it was coordinated, it was funded, and it was premeditated and politically instigated. The mobilization along Kiambu.
Oh my God.
It's time to take out power and occupy properties of politicians and civilians allied to government and innocent civilians who are in Nairobi.
Who are in Nairobi to do what?
And watch the goons and Kasa.
Oh my God. Today the network is letting us down. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Why is it happening
to the recently
now?
And were accompanied by law enforcement.
Why is the network doing the thing? I can't believe this is happening to us. But this CS,
This is what was in Article 37 of our Constitution. The Inspector General of Police, through the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, is carrying out investigations to apprehend and bring to justice the organizers and financiers and this well-orchestrated campaign of violence. And I want Kenyans to rest assured that the government...
I'm just wondering who was financing for demonstrations, because I guess the Gen Z, the millennials, people who were on the streets yesterday, they just went there willingly. No one forced them. No one had forced this generation to go out on the streets. So, Mr. CS, get your facts right, because this is not right. This is petty politics. You are praying. We definitely know you. We know how you run your businesses. We know. Mr. CS, don't sit here. Don't wanna pretend about this. But we know what you usually do. Listen.
And will pursue justice relentlessly on behalf of all affected citizens. No person will be spared regardless of their political or financial status. I know it's been promised before that every time such violence is meted on citizens in the name of protesting, promises have been made before that criminals will be charged. I want to say, for avoidance of doubt, that the Inspector General of Police will follow the Constitution to the letter, and all these criminals will be arrested and investigated. I must say that sitting here in the command center yesterday, I managed to see some of those videos and cameras that have picked some of these criminals. And I have no doubt that we have enough evidence to make sure that these looters, including the financiers, including the vehicles that...
So, Mr. CS, let me ask you, you have the guts to tell us that the CCTV, the videos on the internet, you use them to take these particular people to the court to do what you want to do. But let me ask you, what happened to the justice of Albert Ojwang? Because we believe in your same police station, the same police you are just trying to protect, they murdered a person in a police cell. You didn't say anything. You are so silent about it. You didn't even talk about it. So, why? Why right now you want to pretend like you are the person who protects everyone? Why right now? Why pretend all the way to do the good things for the people? But we know definitely you are an evil guy. Because you don't mean good for the people, but you keep on pretending. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. Oh my God. Who is this? Who is this? I don't know. I wanna know.
We are bringing money in the name of protest, giving money to protesters in different corners of Nairobi, especially in Mwindibungu Street. I believe that these criminals will be arrested, they will be charged. Those who stole guns from Dagoretti police station, and those who torched police stations and people's houses, people's businesses, looted them, we are going to have to do a very massive mop up so that we can be able to arrest them. But it is important to note that the wheels of justice don't only depend on the police. It's also important for us to appreciate that the judiciary have a very important responsibility to protect the citizens of this republic. More often than not, every time this situation happens, either these protesters are given very favorable bail terms, or sometimes they are even released on free bond. It is up to the judiciary to decide if they want a country of law and order, or they want anarchy akin to what we saw yesterday. And as I said in my statement, recently a section of church leaders, and a section of diplomats went public and asked the Inspector General of Police not to stop anyone who wanted to come to town to protest. It is now clear that there was no protest. It was chaos, anarchy. Parliament was being targeted and State House was being targeted. Those who planned this chaos had a very premeditated plan. They shared that plan, including online, and the plan was to take the symbols of authority and democracy, our symbols of democracy in the Republic, which is Parliament and State House, to make sure that they show that they have achieved.
I don't understand why is our network today